Hi everyone, I'm Vinay Vishwambaran. I'm a principal product manager at Esri, and my focus areas are primarily imagery and remote sensing and geospatial AI. There's a lot that's been going on in the geospatial AI or geo AI field. Today I'm going to be talking about Deep Learning Studio. Now, Deep Learning Studio, it's a collaborative project-based enterprise web application that is designed to manage deep learning projects from start to finish. It supports every stage of the process, including planning, data collection, quality assurance, model training, fine tuning, and inferencing. And with that introduction, let's next dive into the demonstration. The AI capabilities in ArcGIS allows users to utilize pre-trained models or models that already exist somewhere. A large amount of these are available via the Living Atlas with over 70 pre-trained models to choose from, but sometimes the exact model doesn't exist. ArcGIS enables the ability to train models from scratch and even fine-tune those existing models, ultimately enabling you to handcraft your AI model to fit your needs. While this can be done from the desktop in ArcGIS Pro, leveraging a collaborative space is key. So we developed a dedicated web-based application to accomplish this. It's called Deep Learning Studio. This collaborative project-based deep learning application can be launched through the app launcher. And here you have access to all the projects we've run so far and the project shared with you. Let's go ahead and create a new project. Our project today is focused on extracting field boundaries from high resolution imagery. So let's give it a name, the type of project, object detection in this case, provide tags, a summary, and off we go creating a project. Step 1 is preparing training data. We first pick our imagery layer, then define a labeling schema. We'll call the label fields. Then we invite users from a group to work on the project collaboratively, and lastly, we set up work units to distribute the tasks. Next, capturing training data. Labelers can access the project in order to collect training samples where they access a streamlined user interface for labeling objects. Let's capture a few training samples here and hit complete. Next is reviewing the training samples. Deep Learning Studio provides a tailored user experience or a dashboard for reviewing your training data. You can see the total number of work units done, total that are in review, and the number of units that are pending review. You can pick a work unit and begin the review process. We can then approve samples or reject invalid samples. Let's go on ahead and approve all pending samples and jump out of the review user experience. Next step is managing the training data and preparing it to train our deep learning model. Here we tweak the training chip parameters if needed and then hit export. Once done, we can take a look at the chips and head over to training the model. Now you can train multiple iterations of your model to see what best suits your need, or you can fine-tune previous iterations of the models based on new training data. Here we pick our training samples, specify the training parameters. The defaults should just work fine, and we can kick off the process. The app is leveraging the raster analytics server on ArcGIS Enterprise for this process, efficiently distributing the task to the available cluster of machines. Here's the trained model, and we can review the model metrics and the accuracy of the ground truth versus the predictions. Next, we publish this model to ArcGIS Enterprise. and then head over to the last step of the pipeline, which is inferencing or feature extraction. The inferencing user experience lets us pick a model, the imagery layer, and then kick off the process, which again leverages distributed raster analytics on the enterprise. And here we have it, field boundaries extracted for our area of interest. So that was Deep Learning Studio, a lightweight, focused, project-based, collaborative deep learning web application that guides you through your complete deep learning workflow. So while we showed Deep Learning Studio, the same workflow can be accomplished on the desktop via ArcGIS Pro or through the use of Python, leveraging the ArcGIS API for Python to export training samples, train the model, and ultimately automate the process of inferencing.